you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Diaz. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. The three is up. Aldama grabs the board. Pass to Diaz. Out to the right wing. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Bogdanovic. The three ball. Pure from three-point range.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Misses in close.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Diaz. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. In transition, here they come. No good with a layup. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Diaz. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. A bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Jovic, he's checked in for Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Left side, Bogdanovic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovic has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Defended by Bogdanovic. Misses from short range. This one for three. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Hernan Gomez, no good. They've got Ricky Rubio, Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Confident shooting from Jokic.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Rubio passes to Hernan Gomez. And here's Aldama. Here's Garuba, covered by Jokic. Here's Rubio. There's the triple. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And this game could be meaningful for both teams, Clark, in terms of playoff position.
I think you're right, and that's why I expect a real heated battle. I mean, no team wants to back into the playoffs. You want to come in on an uptick and playing good basketball.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Diaz. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Drains the triple.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Rubio. Here's Diaz. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. Take a look at the visitors here. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jokic with it. Hernan Gomez there. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovic. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 11.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Jokic, the screen. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Diaz. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. He's got 6.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Still no points. And the basket by Aldama.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Jokic. And that concludes the first half. They're up by 8 and will return shortly.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seat.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the visiting team. That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
That one drops for him.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Aldama outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Diaz. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
And the shot goes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Aldama outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Diaz, that's good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Outside Bogdanovic. The three is up. Aldama grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Diaz. That shot missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The quick look, no good that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Aldama grabs a board.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. And the three-pointer goes. Diaz has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Rubio to the middle for the tie. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Oh, swiped away. Now here's Aldama. Defense right on him. For the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2. Shoots off the step back, and the jumper is good.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now here's Rubio. It's deflected. Here's Guduric. Teodosic. Off target from outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovic scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Picked by Aldama. The 3. Diaz can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Bogdanovic from behind the arc. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You can tell Bogdanovic is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Here's Diaz. Clock at 6. The shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Diaz has got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Jokic. Over Hernan Gomez. And the basket by Jokic.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Can't hit from the elbow.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The three. Now here's Jokic. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he makes both free throws. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Tries a three off the inbound. Aldama, no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
players that should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Trey Lyles out there with Olynyk. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Murray sinks the three-pointer.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
And Mills kicks to Giddey. It's rebounded by Barrett. Murray down low. Ingles covering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Free throw good, Murray. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And so Murray nails both of them. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Mills.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Mills looking it over. Here's Giddey. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside, Barrett. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Exum. Back to Giddey. Simmons a screen on Murray. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, you love the play call by Josh Giddey. Calls the screen to him. Simple pick and roll action. He understands what to do with the ball.
Murray against Giddey. Murray, good. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Deep threats, that's the only way to describe these guys who have led the NBA in three-point percentage in the second half of the season. Fourth, Jamal Murray.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
Now here's Mills. On the wing, Daniels shoots the three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Green against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Wiggins. From past the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Here's Furphy. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shots good by Mills.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Wiggins. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
That one goes. Count it.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Dort. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter, leading by a point. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Brandon Clark is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Barrett at the two-guard spot. And here is Simmons after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Pass to Daniels. "18 feet out, and he hits the jumper for two. Daniels has got his first points in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Wiggins. Barrett, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Baines a screen on Clark. Ingles passes to Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 5 now. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Green kicks to Simmons. Outside, Green fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Murray outside. Lyles sets a screen for Wiggins. Murray for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Green. Giddey the pass to Thibault. There's a minute 40 left here in the second. Green, no luck. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wiggins finds Murray. Lyles sets a screen for Murray. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
R.J. Barrett, the ability to make adjustments in high speed, gets his shot off despite the defender and the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Giddey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. It's good. Giddey's got 8 points.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Dort against Ingles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. Connects from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. The layup off target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the side. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk the Eastern Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, how have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Joe Ingles is out there with Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Drills it from outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And here is Giddey. He's got 11. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Landale's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now, here's Barrett. Murray finds Barrett. Over Exum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barrett's got 9.
You've got to be able to operate in pick-and-roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check. Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Now, here's Barrett. He's defended by Exum. Good on the shot.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And the jumper is good. He has 5.
Well, Dante Exum squares up and rises and fire off the screen. Really good timing.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Watch him. Hooked away, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Giddy the pass to Landale. Back to Giddy. Pass to Landale. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
The wide open look here for Ingles. That's good, and so Giddy with the assist.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Wiles. Outside for Murray. Wiles a screen on Giddy. Count the basket. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now here's Exum. Barrett covering. They get it back. Another shot. Landale misses.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Olynyk finds Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Giddy. Exum with it. Here's Landale. Olynyk is covering. 4 on the shot clock. But 3. Giddy, no good. Murray looking around. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Everything has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Trey Lyles out there with Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Murray, the pass to Alexander-Walker. And here is Dort. Pass to Wiggins. Murray outside. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. For 3. Can't hit that one. And the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Murray outside. Pass to Wiles. Shoots over Baines. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Several teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
Now, Giddey. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Inside, here's Landale. And the shot is good.
Love to watch Josh Giddey make plays. This guy's such a great facilitator.
Pass to Olynyk. Ingles against Wiles. Barrett kicks to Wiles. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Mills. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Amongst the best in the league once he gets in rhythm. And then catch and shoot, that's Patty's game to a T.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Giddey. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Giddey. Yes!
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The deep three from Murray. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Dante Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Giddey the pass to Mills. 6 to shoot. They now take the lead.
Well, this is one of the strong points of Joe Ingles' very well-rounded game, the mid-range on point.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the teardrop, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to drop contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Now here's Mills. Latrey. It's money from deep.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
With confidence, wow, 66% from the floor. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Here's Giddey. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Giddey, in a big-time moment, decides to knock it down.
So it's the visitors now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Wiles. A 3-ball. Can't get the 3 to fall. And he commits the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Wiles. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so they get the victory here at home. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through.
Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons. Then on Sunday...
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Larkin. This one for three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Here's Diaz. And no NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Pass to Şengün. Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Aldama. Here's Hernan Gomez, defended by Şengün. 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Baberovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter here. Larkin passes to Şengün. Over Hernan Gomez. Şengün, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz off target with the three. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Rubio passes to Garuba. From deep. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Larkin. Now Şengün, just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. On target from range. Larkin's got 7 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Rubio. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter, leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Now here's Rubio. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Rubio. Lets it go from deep. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Larkin. Here's Korkmaz. Offline with a 3. Here's Rubio. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
Getting the feet set. Ricky Rubio can't get in the zone from the three-point line.
They set a pick. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Larkin. He shoots it. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Here's Larkin. Rubio with some nice D.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Rubio. Launches it. The rebound by Osman. Ball stolen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He makes the first. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Diaz, that's good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The shot, no good. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Hernan Gomez. True on the 14-footer. Hernan Gomez has got 8.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us, the fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you brought? And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the home team. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Aldama. Lets it fly. Good as the jump shot falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Larkin. Şengün, the screen. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Hernan Gomez with it. Here's Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Pass to Diaz from downtown. The shot won't fall. Snatched away. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. Aldama outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Pass to Şengün. Over Hernan Gomez. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
Here's Diaz. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Diaz has got 6.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Right wing. Here's Baberovic. He's scoreless. Here's Larkin. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Aldama, no good. Aldama's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Baberovic. Şengün, the screen for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Aldama.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Aldama's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Baberovic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baberovic. And he makes it on the layup.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
They swipe it. Inside. Here's Osman. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Pass to Rubio. Here's the pick. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Fires from deep. Sure, from three-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Baberovic. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Counted from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot, defensively. You got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Diaz. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Larkin with the bucket. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry.
Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Trey Lyles, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at center. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Here's Barrett. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Dort, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Count that bucket. Barrett's got 5 now.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Six on the shot clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. Third is R.J. Barrett.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Here's Jovic after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Barrett. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Jovic. And here's Bogdanovich. There's the pick. Takes a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fires from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Dylan Brooks out there with Lou George. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jovic, no good. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And Jokic gets it to go.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Puts up the runner and hits. Jokic has got 7 points in the game. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Basket counts.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Teodosic. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Barrett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On Monday and then on Wednesday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now here's Barrett. 10 points for him. Brooks with a screen on Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 15 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
19 seconds left in the first half. Can't cash in from close range.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Olynyk sets a screen for Brooks, and he hits it to tie the game up. Brooks has got his second basket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
25. Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
From outside the arc, rebound by Olynyk. Has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Barrett at the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Master Olynyk makes it off the glass.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And here's Jokic outside. The offensive rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The quick look, no good that time.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a quick look at the numbers for Jokic. Second in field goal percentage, 4th in scoring, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Here's Olynyk. Lyles passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Jokic sets the screen for Bogdanovic, and the shot goes in.
This is what Bogdanovic is out here to do. A terrific, multi-dimensional scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Here's Barrett. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. That shot no good. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Pass to Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Olynyk. That's short off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by a bucket. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lou Dort out there with Clark. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clark in the corner. To the paint. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe. An unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Lyles hits a screen from Murray. Good on the 3-point shot.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Wiles. Barrett kicks to Wiles. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good from long range.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Bogdanovich against Murray. And he gets it to go.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Pass to Jokic. Over Olynyk. Too much! Jokic down low!
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Took him no time at all on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Releases, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Second one is good. Going both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Jokic. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It's in!
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Olynyk. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Nails the triple.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're 1 stop away from winning this thing.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for...
right down to the last bit of the season, Grant.
Here we go.
What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Schroeder. Over Hernan Gomez. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Wagner.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Diaz. Launches a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to De Silva. Aldama grabs a board. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Diaz. Fires for three. On target from range.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. They set the screen. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer three situations.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's De Silva. He had 9 points in his last time out. There's the three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Aldama in the post. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A minute 35 left to play in the first. Here's Diaz. Six on the shot clock. And count it from 19 feet away.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Wagner outside. And he buries his first look.
Nice instincts by Wagner there. He knows when he should look to pass it.
Rubio against Schroeder. Right side, Rubio. Lets it go from 11. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Wagner outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shots good by Schroeder.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Diaz. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Diaz has got 6 points. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They're up 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Washington with the ball. It's Hartenstein, high post. Back to Washington. Hartenstein with a screen on Rubio. The three from Washington. He drops it from range. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Bonga in at the 2. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Washington outside. Out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
So he gets them both. And here's Rubio. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
No one near him. Second shot opportunity. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Washington. Wagner with a screen. To the middle. Now Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Rubio. Washington passes to Hartenstein. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the visitors here. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. A minute 15 left in the second period. Pass to Diaz. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Diaz has got 9.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now Wagner. Here's De Silva. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
Diaz passes to Aldama. Out left to the wing. Diaz can't get it to go. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Aldama. It's rebounded by Wagner. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 5. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the visiting team.
They've been
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 12 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. And the basket is good.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Here's Diaz. 12 points for him. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. That 3's off the mark. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Down low. Here's De Silva. 3-pointer. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. Well, you look at Hernan Gomez. His dominance on the boards is unquestionable.
And the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played, and he gets that one.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Pass to Diaz. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3.
Timeout, timeout.
Diaz has got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 90 seconds into the second half now. Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. Wagner outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Wagner. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Now Rubio, 7 points in the game. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 13 points in the game. There's a screen from downtown. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's the drive.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Bonga. No points so far. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rubio. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Rubio's got 9.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Bonga from outside the arc. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. He's got 5.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Mo Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Washington, and it's Bonga in at the 2 guard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Pass to Garuba. Fades and shoots. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Outside Rubio. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Bonga. Wagner, the pass to Bonga. The 3 from Washington. He buries it from 3.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Rubio. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances.
Timeout.
Really using his head.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Wagner. Aldama grabs a board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste. Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Aldama, the three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wagner outside. Tipped. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Diaz. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Schroeder. Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
To the right side. Lets it go. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Diaz, covered by Schroeder.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Shoots from the elbow. It's not going to go for him.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Schroeder. Takes a 3. Misses the tray.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Three-pointer, and he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1. And timeout called by Ty Lue. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jamal Murray, Lyles out there with Barrett. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Basket good.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Now, here's Şengün. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's the 3. Nice shot by Larkin.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Barrett. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Here's Biberovic. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Drops in the tray.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Barrett. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Biberovic. He averages about 5 points a game. Up top, Şengün. Pass to Biberovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lots of room. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And here is Olynyk. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Larkin. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Larkin. Shoots from the baseline. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks is out there with Lou George. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. And that'll tie this game up.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Brooks. And he lays it straight in.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. For three. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Korkmaz. He has yet to score. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Clark's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Olynyk. Pass to Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the screen. Here's Larkin. Screen by Şengün. Here's Sapahi. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Şengün, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Now, here's Barrett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Olynyk sets a screen for Murray. Outside, Dort buries the long-range jumper. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
High post try. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 9 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Seconds left, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes both free throws. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man. I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. That is more than enough.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Pass to Larkin for the lead. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
We've got Trey Lyles, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray, good.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
They've got Barrett. Murray out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles, and it's Olynyk in at the center. And good that time.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Onside, Barrett. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lyles. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Biberovic. Still yet to score. Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot wide open.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. Now, here's George. He has 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Korkmaz passes to Larkin. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Larkin's got 8 here in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Screen by Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Screen by Şengün. And they take the lead. Biberovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Larkin. From 13 feet, it goes down. Larkin's got 19 points.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Larkin. He's got 19. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 21.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3. He gets it in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Osman with the rebound. And the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Ulabai. He gets that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Alexander Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander Walker with the ball. Clock at 6. Picked by Clark. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Osman to the left side wing. Launches a 3. Korkmaz, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the middle. Sapahi, Barrett covering. To the inside. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Şengün with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
That bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Larkin can't get it to go. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Larkin. Not gonna go that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett driving the lane. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Larkin. It counts.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Sengun, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
The free throw drops for Sengun.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish? Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Over to the left wing. Jokic in the post. That one falls.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Chanchar, 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Doncic, no good. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Jokic in the post. The layup off target.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside Bogdanovic. It's Jokic, high post. He shoots. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Chanchar. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. It's good.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
Outside Bogdanovic. And it's off from three-point range. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Doncic. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Jokic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Chanchar. Drills it from deep. He has 6. Here's Bogdanovic. To the inside. For 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Bogdanovic has got his second basket on the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They're up by 1, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Lays lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
There's a screen. Pass to Dragic. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Now here's Jokic, tightly guarded, fades back. Count that one. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Dragic outside. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And that one good.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Dragic with it. No made baskets yet. Nails it from three.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. Here's Teodosic. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
50 seconds left in the second quarter. Nikola Jokic, he's a stretch 5.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Dragic outside. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Dragic against Jokic. 4-3. No good on the shot. Dragic right side. Lets it go from 14. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, and it's time now for the... Glad you could join us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Pass to Doncic. Wide open. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Jokic. From 6 feet away, nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from the wing. Jokic grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Fires it from 18. Doesn't go for him. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Can't hit from in close.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
For the lead. Gets the three to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Doncic. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Doncic, count it.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Petrushev. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. He's got 6. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
50 seconds left in the third. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Dragic outside. 5 on the clock. From deep. He drops it from range.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Teodosic. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bogdanovic from long range. Gets the three to fall. Bogdanovic has got 9 points.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Shot from the top of the key. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Up by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. From 18 feet away, Jokic grabs the board, shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. From 10 feet away, that is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And that one drops for him.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Teodosic. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now here's Jokic. And that's good from 17 feet. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's a smart play call right there. Taking big advantage of his size.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use. Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
That's good from Doncic.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, another miss by Jokic. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
And that one misses. Shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. Defended by Bogdanovich. And there's the lob. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Jokic. It's in!
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic with it. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Cash.
And Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
To the left side wing. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. "17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Off target from downtown. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Jokic has got 24.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
From 13. No good. In and out off the rim. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Off target at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jokic in the post. Jokic is doubled. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Now Doncic.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
They need this. It falls! Oh, cuts the lead to just 5.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The visitors with the ball.
The defense knows they've got to stay attached to Luka, so he smartly turns it into a whistle.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. Doncic hits them both. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Inside. And he buries it.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Chanchar. No good on the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams